Paycheck Protection Program, SBA. Also, how you can repair your credit, business credit. Disputing all those negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified items. How to remove all those negative, nasty, erroneous, unverified items. Thank you for being on the live today. I appreciate it. I'm also going to put my email address. If I miss any questions on the live, you can feel free to email me, as I know many people have questions and they would require answering here, but it is a work day, so sometimes I have to get back a little bit quicker. Maybe I'll miss a question on the live chat as it comes up, so I want to make sure that we get you all rock and rolling. Hey, what's up? How is everybody? Hello. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Hi, how are you? We have individuals coming in, so we'll just take a minute here. All right. And my business partners are around today as well to be on this live. Okay. So we're talking about Paycheck Protection Program information. It's an SBA, small business information. Coronavirus Aid, Relief, and Economic Security Act, CARES, okay, has allocated $350 billion to help small business keep workers employed amid the pandemic economic downturn. Okay. So we're talking about people getting on to their stimulus checks, and businesses being able to continue to pay their employees. There's relief coming. Okay. Can I get an SBA loan if I started a business last week? Okay. For Paycheck, we're talking about Paycheck Protection Program. Okay. This specific one. Okay. It says your company would have had to been started. And again, this is not for, legal or financial or advice from your, you want to look into your own lawyer and accountant, right? Make sure and take a look for these as well. I'll put a link for you as well if you're looking into business. But this Paycheck Protection Act is from February 15, right? So if it was just last week, you wouldn't necessarily fall under this program, the Paycheck Protection Program, and you probably don't have payroll at that point. Can you get an SBA loan in general, Chaz? Well, then you want to talk to your SBA loan provider, right? Your bank, okay? Paycheck Protection Program. Someone was asking about self-employed for sole proprietors or independent contractor wages as well. That's right, okay? Earnings for self-employment, it's capped at a certain amount, so we want to take a look, okay? But yes, I'm reading it right here. And of course, this is a very fluid and transitional period. It's possible that things can change. Things have changed from last night to this morning, this afternoon. Things are changing. So please take a look. If you're watching this video later, please take a look and see what's right for you. Okay. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. Also, my business partner, like I was saying, Jera, is here on live, and she would like to let you know something she's also doing for, this crisis. All right, go ahead.
Hey, everybody. Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but I'm actually a Reiki master and a certified pranic healer. And I have done a lot of meditations and a lot of Kundalini awakening things. And I've read a lot of books. And I am going to be offering some tools and like a meditation-y sort of space later today on my YouTube around 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Right.
And I am going to, oh, thank you. So my hair looks good.
Yeah.
It just dried like this. I just want to offer some help to people out there who might not know what to do with your time right now, because even I have a lot of activities to do, but you got to remember to take care of yourself during all of this. So that way you have a clear head, you can make really good decisions, make smart decisions, and you make very calm decisions, because everybody's making very panic decisions right now. It's what's going to be the calmest. And if we can get you in a calmer state, everybody's going to have an easier time. And so, I just wanted to offer that out.
It's going to be on your YouTube channel. So we're going to I'll put your link in here right now for your channel.
Jera Sky.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's right. Just double check it.
Okay. I'm going to double check that right now. So Jera is going to be doing a free live meditation. Is that right? Live meditation, guided meditation. Yep. And you're welcome to join. 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific.
Which is about
Just trying
an
to
hour
be-
and a half from now.
Just trying to be Pacific about the time.
We're just trying to be Pacific, guys.
All right.
We're just trying to be Pacific in a very dark time.
Okay, great. So trying to be specific.
I'll see some of y'all later.
All right, specific. Thanks, Joe. Specific about the time. 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific time. About an hour and a half. Joe's going to be doing guided meditation, and it's a good thing. I like it. Get people nice in the right zone to make these decisions, to get to the other side with their businesses, for their families, for their longevity, for their legacy, right? Yes, these Paycheck Protection Act could help you. These SBA loans could help you out there. There are things out there for credit card relief, right? Maybe some late payments, forgiveness, some interest forgiveness, this kinds of things, some deferments, but check with your credit card companies, right? Okay, so let's see. I had some questions about this. What does payroll need to be documented? Yes, payroll needs to be documented. The bank will let you know too. The lender will let you know what the payroll costs are. Okay. I want to say that they're probably going to look at returns for the business, potentially your payroll journals, that kind of stuff, right? Your bank account. A lot of these banks are looking at existing clients already, that they already can see payroll coming out of there, right? They already know. Now, some banks are going to lend to people that they're not necessarily already clients of. You might have to open a bank account with them and see what's what and talk to that bank and apply. Now, make sure you know the terms and conditions for yourself and what the interest rate is. Again, it's a fluid moving situation, so it might have changed by the time somebody's watching the replay. Okay, so double check on that interest. All right. It says starting April 3rd, just today, 2020, small businesses and sole proprietorships can apply and receive loans to cover their payroll and other certain expenses through existing SBA lenders. Okay. Starting April 10th, 2020, independent contractors, self-employed individuals can apply for and receive loans to cover their payroll and other certain expenses through existing SBA lenders. Okay. So small businesses and sole proprietors starting today, April 3rd, and April 10th, independent contractors and self-employed individuals can start applying April 10th. Okay. This is that you're supposed to use the funds, they say, for salary, wages, and compensations or tips, employment benefits, state and local taxes assessed on compensation. All right. And then there's some stuff for sole proprietors and independent contractors on their wages, commissions, income, and net earnings from self-employment, all there. Okay. The idea here is that the loan proceeds are used to cover payroll costs, most mortgage interest for the business. Okay. Not your personal home, business. If you're renting or maybe some people own a building, interest, most mortgage interest, rent, and utility costs over the 8-week period after the loan is made. So basically the loan is made. You got the cash, the loan in the account. You have basically 8 weeks to utilize it during that period. Okay. Loan payments will be deferred for 6 months is what it says. Not 100% sure if that's automatic or not. It seems like it might be, but you want to double check and make sure you don't need another piece of documentation to file with your lender or your bank. Okay. Supposedly the loan will be due in 2 years. Double check the interest rate. I've seen things changing on that, so I'm not going to necessarily put one out there, but from what I'm seeing, it's very low. Could be low. We'll have to see. All right. Now, they're talking about potentially loan forgiveness on this for the businesses, potentially if it's all used for the appropriate things, especially payroll. They're saying payroll, Paycheck Protection Program. Okay. Loans, okay, can be for up to 2 months of your average monthly payroll costs from the last year, right, 2019, plus an additional 25% of that amount. That's what they're saying. Can the loan be forgiven? You will owe money when your loan is due, okay, if you use the loan amount for anything other than payroll costs, mortgage interest, rent, and utilities, payments over the 8 weeks after the loan. Okay, that's that thing. Over the 8 weeks after the loan. That's a little stipulation there, right? Due to high subscription, it is anticipated that not more than 25% of the forgiven amount may be for non-payroll costs, okay? So some people were saying, hey, I'm just going to pay my rent. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. No. Paycheck Protection Program, taking care of people. Okay, So that covers some of the bullet points. Again, this is not a substitute for legal or financial advice with a professional tax consultant, tax advisor, a CPA, or a lawyer who knows this stuff. It's just getting some information out to you that we have gotten, and everyone is getting disseminated out this evening, and it's changing. So please be aware. I'm going to do some questions for you guys, and yeah, some email here for you. You can email me. Things have been kind of challenging, obviously, for everyone. And I'm glad I'm still here, still being of service for you, and happy to help. Please email me. We're going to get through this together. No problem. All right. Thanks, Brandon. You rock. Thanks. Brandon, just got a 54 credit score increase from my first round of letters, getting ready to send my second round letters. Disputes to knock out Okay. Just got a boost of 54 credit score increase from my first round of letters. All right. Getting ready to send the second round and knock out the last few accounts. Excellent. All right. Hi, Brandon. Okay. Thank you. Hello. Should we refinance our mortgage? Now, that's up to you. Obviously, that's your own financial situation. You might want to talk to your own bank on that. Yeah. All right. So to be clear, can we dispute during this time? Miss Canary Diamonds asks. Yes, to be clear, you can dispute during this time. And Moneyface says, yes, you can dispute. The time is now. The time is now. Time is now. All right. Now is the time. Nicole writes, this is the best time to dispute. The bureaus and creditors aren't necessarily responding as quickly as they normally would. And that you would have. Yeah. This is what Nicole says. And it's very possible. Okay. The banks, and this is another thing I'm talking about with this paycheck protection program. These individuals at the banks are now trying to run around and figure out, these loan officers are trying to figure out how to deal with this now. Okay. Some of these banks are not even ready. Chase, I think, wasn't quite ready. Wells Fargo wasn't quite ready. Some of these banks are not ready. Okay. Some of the smaller local banks might not already be SBA approved, and they might be trying to get approved. So you might have a great opportunity of disputing unverified, inaccurate information. It may not be able to be 100% verified within the time period, right? 30 days for them to respond. So now is the time. Now is the time for you to get to the other side, to get your finances in order. Get ready, okay? And again, I will be doing another live stream tomorrow on Saturday. So if you have more questions about credit, business credit, this is something I'm going to tell you about business credit too. Business credit not only can help build your business credit, right? So let's say you're getting funding, you have a good credit score, you give a personal guarantee. That's kind of how I started with a lot of my business credit cards. That's, where a lot of people start. It's very important. It does not tie up your credit utilization. Somehow, somewhere, a few years ago, I wound up with a business credit card that actually had, it actually did report to my personal side. I noticed it and messed up my credit utilization, brought my score down a few years ago. I learned the hard way, right? This credit, this business credit that you can get, that you could potentially get funding for, have credit cards with the company name, the corporation name, the LLC name, whatever it is, and not have it tie up your personal credit is huge. Keeps things very nice and clean and separate. All right. A lot of these credit cards that are for businesses have 0% for maybe 6 months, 12 months, 18 months. All right. Take a look. And yes, ALG business credit. We do help with business credit. Absolutely. Our net 30 is really worth it. Chaz, if you are, okay, if you are working on business credit, if you are building business credit without a personal guarantee, then net 30s are worth it. They're good in general as far as them being not in your name and being in the company name, right? So like something like we use, Pitney Bowes, we have a net 30, okay? There's no personal guarantee on that, okay? Quills is a net 30 that we utilize. There's no personal guarantee on that. Okay, Chaz says, awesome. Do you have any experience with LexisNexis? Can you touch on forbearance? Randy, what forbearance are you referring to? Taking some time, a forbearance on student loans, mortgage? What is it right now? I'm going to check with my other partner. Make sure she's doing good, right? Okay, cool. All right, she's fine. Randy Smith, credit card payments. Okay, excellent. So let's talk about credit card payments. I'm going to bring this stuff up right now. So issuer assistance programs amid coronavirus fears. Okay. Issuer assistance in response to the virus outbreak so far. There's banks that are willing to work with the customers. American Express, you give them a call. They have experienced financial hardship. Link customer care professionals will talk to you. All right. They'll figure out if they need to maybe waive late fees, return check fees, waiving interest charges for a period of time, reducing monthly payments, or a temporary interest rate reduction. They're going to work with you on an individual basis. Okay. That is just Amex. Bank of America has a whole thing. Hey, if you're affected by Corona, call the number on the back of your card. Barclays, Capital One also has stuff going on. Okay. They're both saying, hey, give us a ring. Capital One is willing to work on an individual basis. Okay. Something like Navy Fed. A lot of people have the Navy Federal Credit Union. They're interested in late payment refunds. Some of these banks will give emergency lines of credit. They might give you time to not pay. I mean, you have to talk to them and figure that out. But it's an individual basis. They're really not advertising their programs on the front because I think they're a little worried about, well, you know, maybe everybody needs this, needs that. They're trying to figure it out too. They're like, oh man, now we got to do these loans. And so there's a lot going on. Okay. Tess Merck. All right. ALG doing great. Cleaning up the credit report, including bankruptcies and collections. All right. We're getting there. Tess, you're saying you're almost 80% complete. Great job. Now she's saying, okay, look, her cards are still, the utilization still high. She's going to pay them off soon to bring the utilization down. Test. That's a great idea. Also, could also look into something like My Jewelers Club card and New Coast Direct to get your credit utilization up. But again, yes, if you have a credit card that is maxed out, that credit card is not going to look good on your report either. Okay. It's not just a full sum or the full sum of your, credit utilization. It is also each individual card, and each individual card's utilization will also be weighed in, right? So if you have one card that's maxed out and everything else is good and under, it's at 0% utilization or whatever, it's still going to look bad. It's still maxed out. So yeah. Let's see. Best time to repair now. Best time to credit repair is now. The time is always now. Now. All right. Isha K. I sent my email a few minutes ago with a photo of my FICO. Experian is up 85 points. China using up 36 points, and Experian up 38 points. With only New Coast Direct reporting currently. Excellent. Very nice. Finally got my $25,000 Navy Fed card. Michael Johnson. Congratulations. DJ Cross. Yes, you can dispute unverified, negative, erroneous, inaccurate charge-offs even before, yes, that if they're not in collections or not, because you never know. Maybe they will go to collection, maybe they won't, maybe it's in-house, maybe not. You can dispute it, yes. Donnie Shepard, I have an 80 Paydex. Can I get approved for a business credit card without giving a personal guarantee? Well, they just have to double check on what they're looking for. Sometimes what they want is 2 years in business as well, with a really good score and seeing enough of those business trade lines, those business net 30 store cards, that kind of stuff. But Donnie, you're in good shape. You might actually be there. I don't know what your business trade lines are looking like. And I don't know if you've been in business a couple of years. Sometimes that's what they're looking for. Sometimes not. It just depends. Okay. It just depends. Brandon, because Samantha Carlos says, Brandon, because of you and your amazing videos, I cleaned up my credit report and bought a new home last April. That's great. Now I'm trying to pay down my cards to refinance. Any advice for refi? Oh, Samantha, take a look at your local credit union for sure. Take a look at your local credit union, maybe Never Fed Credit Union as well. Danny Shepard's been in business 2 years. Excellent. So, man, that's great. That's excellent. You can definitely, excuse me, you can definitely apply and see what they say. And even before you apply, I'll give them a ring and talk to them. All right. You potentially could get some cash cards, the Amexes, the MasterCards, the Visas, with potentially out giving a personal guarantee. Very interesting, Donnie. Very good. Dante, what is that? Hold on. Sorry, I'm missing some. Some of these don't come in exactly at the same time that I see them. Sorry. Let me give you my email. Make sure I give you my email. You have more questions. All right. Oh, Alan. Hi, Brandon. I recently went to the car dealership looking for a vehicle. They ran 19 inquiries after I told them I was pre-qualified when I got there. They never even checked the pre-qualified cred. How do I get these hard inquiries? Well, first and foremost, they're supposed to have your permission. It doesn't seem like they gave you permissible purpose, right? So you want to dispute this negative, nasty, inaccurate, unverified stuff with the bureaus. There's very special letters that you can get in the Beyond Committed package, the hard inquiry letters, right? And 2, call them up on that stuff, man. You might call them and be like, hey, what did you do? Why did you do this? And if you're pre-qualified at your bank or your credit union, let them know, hey, I have financing. Do not run my credit. Do not run my credit. Don't give them any information to run your credit either, you know? I don't give them nothing. I'm going to give them nothing, okay? Hey, Brandon, just checking in. Stay safe out there. Hope all is well. Thank you very much. Hope all is well with you as well. Jerome getting messages. That's funny. 609creditrepair.com. We can do the work for you at the awesomelifegroup.com. I'm going to be doing another live stream. More credit. All right. Tomorrow, I will have to get back to the emails and helping the clients and customers and all this great stuff. Okay. You can do this. We can get to the other side. We're going to get this through this together. All right. Or notary service. Let me make sure that I got your email. What is your email? Maybe we didn't get it, right? If this video helped you out, please give a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe tribe button. And until I see you in person, I will see you on the other side. Take care.